listened to Frank Ocean's album continuously for 99 days and here's my view on it. Honestly speaking, this video was never planned, but when I got engrossed in Frank Ocean's album, his elusive fantasies of lies, I just couldn't stop. It resonated with me so deeply. I just couldn't stop. And then I searched his interviews on Google and I discovered this guy is not famous for giving interviews. He lets his music speak for himself, and honestly, that's the way it should be. Recently I had a breakup and this album started relating to me so much on a very light level. I just could not explain it, but I will explain it to you in few minutes. So the very first question is, what is love? Frank wrestles with the meaning of love in all of the songs in this album. He says love cannot be fulfilled with materialism. Love cannot be a byproduct of money, and which is very true. Suppose you have a lot of money and you go to a restaurant and you eat whatever you wish for. Once you are done eating, you are happy and satisfied. That is just happiness. That is what materialism, that is what money can buy. But when you are in love, like I was, every moment of love she gave me, I just wanted more of it. Every second I just wanted more of it. And that's when I actually related that money cannot buy love or happiness. And this is so true in real life, and especially when you have just experienced that shit, it's on a light level. He also says that when you're rich, it is very tough to get a real love, especially when you have a beach house and all you want to see is the horizon and you want to ignore the real world. This challenge is what I faced in my relationship. When the love is intense, when the love craving is intense, and you get so high as an aeroplane, as a pilot, but the thing is, she has some flaws in it, and those flaws are very repairable. However, she refuses to change for the relationship and for herself, which is actually a red flag I faced. And all you can do is explain her what's wrong and insist her to change for the betterment of both of us. Ultimately, if she does not listen, it is not worth the time and you have to let it go. It's serious, it's high time, it will going to mess up with your future life. You have to let it go. This is what I learned, what love is and what loving yourself is and what actually loving the moment is. There are many other themes Frank Ocean touched in this album. However, this one thing keeps on bugging my mind, which is just one last time. Every time it is the one last time. When you let go her mistakes, when you don't write her, that's when it gets toxic in the end. Because every time you let go her mistake, it adds to the load of shits that you have been accumulating. That's your fault and you're responsible for it. So love in this album is very elusive and it is hard to understand in the perspective of Frank Ocean. In the album, Frank also mentioned a fictional story in which he was very young. He tossed away his future for pink, warm sunsets.
Yeah, boy.
Now I speak on behalf of every guy as I say, we boys love pink sunset. And I don't think he has done anything wrong, because he might not be that wealthy. He will live a middle class life, but he will be wealthy of happiness because he got his true love. And he got to make a baby with that true love, and he got a family with that true love. This is amazing. This is what actually a love story should end. However, Frank had some other opinion on it. He said that guy was fooling around. He was not what he was doing. Also, he was man enough to not to follow his father who left him, and he actually took care of the baby. So that's a major respect for Frank. Frank also mentions there are some girls who would really prefer a wealthy partner than a normal mediocre partner who does a normal job. She is always worried about the wealth, the luxury life, and that's how the world has turned recently. In other words, girls are fine with no love, but they are absolutely not fine with less money. Do you know, is your partner is a good dad? Do you know if he is worried about if his little son or little daughter stumbles his toe in the corner? He does not. You're living a fake world with fake fantasies, jeopardizing your future and your child's future for nothing. Now this is what happened with me, and I'm not ashamed to accept it. I got pink mattered. In the song Pink Matter, Frank actually said that girls use their vagina as a weapon to seduce a boy and make him follow you. which is actually right, and I was not a prey to that. What happened was my girl was a Majin Boo. She used her pink matter to seduce me, soften me, sweeten me like a cotton candy, then she ate me because that's how she's going to feel empowered. In other words, she preyed on my innocent feelings for her, which was very true. Well, that was a few weeks ago, but let's talk about pyramids. I believe you know many girls for whom men will throw themselves off the cliff to protect her, but she is not that girl anymore. You know, there are many such case scenarios. In short, the song Pyramid, the 9-minute song, actually meant that the way you behave with everybody is the way people are going to behave with you. In short, if you cheat, you betray, that's how people are going to treat you. They are not going to treat you like a goddess, they are going to treat you like a dog. Ultimately, she was not my first love, but my first love was like 5 years ago, and seriously, thinking about her actually makes me feel good. What I'm trying to say is, boys will cry like this. For that one girl, and they will never feel the same again. Yes, I'm talking about that girl in your life. If you have been there, you know what I'm trying to say. If your ex first love didn't do you dirty, then still you might be having strong feelings for her, don't you? Lastly, the song Bad Religion resonated to me very deeply because I had countless failure in relationships, yet I still want a true lover. I have been a lot of times on my knees asking God for, is it true? Don't I deserve to be loved? Don't I deserve to be loved for more than a year? Don't I deserve to have a family? Don't I deserve a girl who actually cares for me? Don't I deserve somebody who is there for my struggles? I have been on my knees a lot of times and I got no answers. So Bad Religion actually resonates with me because it is asking God, don't I deserve it? Well, I know and have thoroughly heard the whole album, and there are a lot of themes that were discussed in this album. But these are the topics that actually resonated with me because of the circumstances. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more such content. Have a good time. Bye.